Sports Talk with the Cowboy.
Welcome and thanks for riding with the Cowboy. It was a disappointing playoff game as we all witnessed. 31-14 beat down by the Dallas Cowboys on national TV at Raymond James Stadium, ending the 2022 Tampa Bay Buccaneers season. And a terrible game, absolutely a terrible game. The team didn't look like they came to play after the first few series. Offense couldn't get off the field. Got off the field in 3 and out the first 3 series. Tom Brady looked very, very bad during the game. His throws, he threw an interception in the end zone. We all saw it. It's a terrible situation. At the end of the game, the receivers running without any coverage, just wide open running. It was a terribly played game by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in every facet, from the coaching right on down. The season's over. 8-9, division champs of the South, and a beat down on national TV Monday night. Here at Sports Talk with the Cowboy, we're sad to see the season go, but it's been a tumultuous season. That 8-9 record speaks for itself, and it did not change on playoff time. We're taping the show now. We don't know what the future holds with Tom Brady. Sounded like he said goodbye the other night to the press conference after the game, to the local media. If you've heard that, if you get a chance to hear his press conference, it's worth listening to give you kind of insight on what I'm just saying. I don't think Tom Brady will be back with the Buccaneers next year. Possibly won't. He could be with us. He could be with the Raiders. Could be with the Dolphins. Could retire. We don't know. But after last night's Monday night's performance, it was a terrible performance, and everybody was very disappointed in the stadium and the stands, the coaches, the players, and of course the fans. We deserve better than what we seen the other night. Of course, we have the whole season. There's going to be changes with the Buccaneers this year. Absolutely. We got 23 unrestricted free agents. One of them's Tom Brady, and there's 22 more major players. There's about half of them maybe come back, maybe half won't. Coaching, Todd Bowles seems to be safe as a head coach for next year. But we don't know about Byron Leftwich or any Armstrong special teams or any other coaches. We don't even know about Bowles for real. At the taping of this show, this is Wednesday night. Tomorrow, Thursday, the Glazers will meet with the coaches, the general manager, and everyone. The final of the year, so to speak, meeting. We don't expect too much to come out of that about Todd Bowles, but some of these other position coaches, certainly. Byron Leftwich, for one, is offensive coordinator being fired. We do not know that. We're going to follow you, and we'll keep you abreast and up to date on the stories of all that's going on at Tampa Bay and One Buck Place. We simply are trying to digest this terrible game Monday night and the defeat 31-14, which ended our season. And if it ends Tom Brady's reign with the Bucs, he took us to a world championship his first year. He took us to the division round last year and to the wild card playoff round this year. So we did real well in that regard. We're very concerned on what the future holds for the Bucs, and next year holds for the Bucs as the players and all that's going to take place now, because the season is over. We'll keep you posted here at Sports Talk with the Cowboy. This is your source for Buccaneer news. We're going to move on to the rest of the playoff games. The Jaguars beat the Chargers, as you know. They move on against Kansas City. The Bills, they move on to play the Bengals in the AFC division round. Going to be a tough road to hoe for our Jaguars to Duval County to go up there and beat the Chiefs. But they made the Final Four of the AFC, so congratulations, Jacksonville. And in the National, of course, we got the Cowboys and the 49ers, and then we have the Eagles and the Giants. So there's only going to be 2 left in that conference after this week's games. So continue to watch the playoffs as they continue to go forward, and we'll continue to go that way too. No news on the NFL coaching carousel. Sean Payton's still out looking for one of the 5 jobs. Dan Quinn, he's a Cowboy defensive coordinator, kind of busy right now in the division playoff rounds. And he's being interviewed also. There's 5 coaching vacancies open. We'll keep you posted on any hiring of a new head coach, but none have been hired as the date of this show. And now we're going to get ready for the NASCAR season, which starts in February in the LA Coliseum with the NASCAR Clash out in LA. And then it moves in February to Daytona, and where it'll host the Daytona 500. And then the next week, a week from this taping of this show, the Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona will start the IMSA WeatherTech Endurance Championship Series. So I'm going to go straight to the questions tonight. And the first question is from Janice. And Janice wanted to know what would be the outcome of Carlton Davis and Sean Murphy Bunting in the free agency. Carlton Davis is under contract, Janice. He'll be there. Sean Murphy Bunting is a free agent. I don't know that he will be. Jamel Dean's a free agent back there, too. One of those two will stay. One of them will go, I'm sure, Janice. God bless you. Thank you for support. And the next question is from Alan. And Alan wanted to know about Ryan Jensen and how I thought he played in this game Monday night. Myself and DJX called Ryan Jensen back in the game, and lo and behold, he was back in the game Monday night. He played pretty good for a guy that hadn't played any during the whole season. So I think he did pretty good for his, the terrible beatdown that they took. That offensive line just absolutely collapsed. The whole team collapsed, as we all witnessed. So I don't know if anybody did any good, but the Cowboys really. But he played pretty admirably to go back out there and try to produce some type of spark. Thank you for your question. And the last one was, do I think that the Jaguars have any chance against the Kansas City Chiefs? And this is from Tammy in Lake Wales. Tammy, I don't think they have much of a chance, but I'm going to be pulling for them. They've done a real great thing of even getting to be the division champs and then to get to the playoffs and host a playoff game, then to win the game the way they did. They're a winner whatever happens out in Kansas City. I hope they play well. I hope they run the ball well. They've got a pretty good secondary, Tammy. Maybe they can get some Mahomes picks and take them back. Anything's possible. They made the Final Four. And God bless you for your question and pull for those Jaguars, and we'll be pulling for them this weekend too. God bless you for your question. DJX, what you got for me tonight?
Well, Cowboy, you know how we do it. Let's get right off into it, buddy. Well, we lost.
Yeah, we did. We got beat down real well.
Yeah, we out of there. So I want to start here. Let's start with what's left. We got the 49ers going up against the Cowboys. Who you got on that? Who you pick?
Too close to call. I'd have to look at the weather atmospheric conditions. It's that close.
Wow.
You don't know whether that Dallas team that played us the other night and beat us down pretty good, or will it be the Dallas team that played the Washington Commanders the week before? And how good will the Dallas secondary hold up against Purdy, that rookie quarterback the 49ers got? I'm going to say Cowboys.
You going Cowboys. You know me, I'm riding them 49ers.
I understand. It's that close.
All right. Then we got them Jaguars, which we both went for, going up against the Chiefs. What you think about that?
Well, like I told Janice, it'd take a miracle for the Jags to win. Logic would say Kansas City, or my heart would say Jacksonville. You know, I mean, that's how it's
still riding Jacksonville.
I'm going to ride with them just to say I'm doing it, because you got to go outside the box here. You know,
right. I'm still riding.
If it works out, okay. Say, was Cowboy really firm on Jacksonville? No, Cowboy wasn't firm on him, but it was his heart. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
All right. Then we got them Bills against the Bengals.
Tough game there. Good gosh. I don't know. I just flip a coin. That's the only way I know it.
We both was riding with the Bengals. You was riding with the Bills.
Well, we'll do it again. We'll do it that way. It's just that close. Might as well.
So we're both riding with the Bengals.
Yeah, I'll go with the Bills. You can go with the Bengals, because that's how close it is.
All right. Bet. I can do that because I like the Bengals. Then we got the Giants and the Eagles.
How bad is the Eagle quarterback Jalen hurt? I'm going to go with the Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Eagles. Because they got it done at Tennessee. And I think Jalen Hurts back. He's got a bad shoulder. Now, if his shoulder's bad, all these teams, there's only 4 of them, that close, anything can happen.
Right.
They made it there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, some of them, like with the Chiefs and the Jaguars, is a little bit more lopsided. But like you said, is Jalen Hurts' arm good?
Mm-hmm.
Or bad?
Right. We'll find out. Power ranking. Giants rise up. Bills and Bengals fall.
Well, the Giants won the last few games, and they won this playoff game against the Vikings, and they look like they're a little bit hotter right now, but they're all in it.
Yeah, they in it to win it.
They in it to win
like
it.
Bennett. Excuse me. Steelers offensive coach Matt Canada to return for season 2023.
It's good Matt Canada got back on the ship with the Steelers. A lot of coaches are going to be changed. We talked about it with the 5 coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go everywhere, and they're going to need new staff members.
Right.
They can always offer him a contract, but it's good that the Steelers say, yeah, we'll take care of you whenever they offer you.
Mm-hmm.
Stay here.
Okay.
Continuity's good.
Right. Bill O'Brien, the favorite to land offensive coordinator job.
Probably the one that landed the job back with his old buddy Bill Belichick, because Josh McDaniel, the former offensive coordinator, of course, is coaching the Raiders.
Right.
So, and all 3 of them work together. So,
Okay.
yeah, I would respect he's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Belichick's going somebody he can work with.
All right. I'm going to leave it off with this. You think Brady will return or it's over?
With the Bucs or somebody else?
I heard rumor he might want to go back.
I don't know. I don't think he does.
I don't think so.
I really don't think
he want to
does.
let it go.
I don't think he knows. I really do believe he's going to go. He knows he's got offers. The Bucs are going to make a pitch for him. For all our sports talk to Cowboy fans, don't kid yourself. Bucs are going to make a pitch for Brady. He likes the Glazers. He left his New England Patriot team all those years to one team, to the Glazers. The Glazers and him are close. The Glazers have the exclusive rights to talk to him to the middle of March.
Mm-hmm.
And you can trust and believe by that time they'll have said, he has told us it won't be us.
Well, let me ask it to you this way. Do you want to see another dynasty with Brady being a Bucs?
Do I want to see him win another Super Bowl with us?
Or do you think we should let it go?
I don't think we have a team strong enough to win the Super Bowl, and I think he knows that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he knew it all year long. I think he knew it when the season was over and Aaron's wasn't there in a few weeks, like we all
I
did.
think he just didn't have shit else to do.
Now he's got $375 million he could go pick up, and he wanted to win. But, I mean, without an offensive line, he couldn't win. And he made sure that he threw the ball away so that he wouldn't get hurt. That's how he stayed playing. That's his forte. But deep down in his heart, he wants to win championships. If he could have won one more, it's just always out in front of him to win one more. If he comes back, the team he comes back will be able to put him in and him win the Super Bowl that year. If he comes back, he'll have one more year somewhere if he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
But you can trust and believe these teams we just read off are some of the teams that have to be at his oak. Right. He ain't messing around with a bunch of rookie tackles that can't protect him like this year. Offensive coordinators have done what the hell they're doing. A head coach has got no clue as a head coach, never has.
Where do you think he'll go?
Number 1, Dolphins. Number 2, Raiders. Number 3, Bucs. Number 4, 49ers. One of those 4.
Wow, you put 49ers at 4.
Yes, because
I would have put 40.
I'd put them at 2 and 3 unless this is the problem with the 49ers. They have Trey Lance. They paid 3 number 1 picks for that's only a rookie. He got his neck broke this year. Jimmy Garoppolo, which they're going to jettison, like a cargo on an airplane. And then they got Purdy.
Right.
Mr. Irrelevant. He could never win. Purdy has won 6 straight games. He has a quarterback rating better than, all you 49er fans, grab your pants now. Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, has a better quarterback percentage in his first 6 games than Joe Montana.
That's huge.
Than Steve Young. He's got the greatest 6-game winning percentage of any 49er quarterback ever.
Wow.
He's 2 games from the Super Bowl. This rookie takes them and wins the Super Bowl. They don't need Brady.
Right.
And even if he don't, they got a first-string guy over here that played 1 game, broke his neck. 1 game, and was out the whole year. And they paid 3 first rounds for him. These are youngins. We really don't need nobody to run our ship, Tom, with all the drama.
Right. Well, that's what I got.
This is just scenario. He could just go to Costa Rica and get his wife back, and they could go and have another couple children. And I don't really think he knows what he wants.
Right.
All those teams we talked about, they will come to court him.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he wants to accept the court or not,
They coming.
they coming. That's right.
Hello.
Either that or don't answer the door, baby.
Right. Well, that's what I got for you tonight, Cowboy.
God bless you, DJX.
God bless you, too.
And God bless each and every one of you for your support. Continue to follow us. Continue to send your questions and comments. And continue to be good to your neighbor and your fellow man. God bless you. Till next show, Cowboy out.